Over 50? If stiff knees or evening aches slow you down, this short routine may help you move more comfortably without painful strain. I'm a doctor speaking plainly. Small, consistent changes to what you eat and how you move can reduce knee stress and build reliable strength around the joint. Today, you'll get a simple promise. Learn gentle, Korea, inspired squat habits that may ease pain and improve balance, backed by national guidance and aging research. The plan is practical, safe, and doable at home, with clear, easier options if your knees hurt. This is educational, not medical advice. If you have severe knee pain, a recent injury, or heart concerns, check with your clinician before starting. The approach follows U.S. physical activity recommendations for older adults and builds on NIA guidance about preserving muscle and preventing falls. Why does this show up after 50 or 60? Here's the short answer. Your body changes as you age, and those changes often affect your knees, legs, and how strong you feel. Starting around age 30, you slowly lose muscle mass about 3–5% every 10 years. This gradual muscle loss, called sarcopenia, makes your legs weaker, your joints less supported, and your balance more wobbly over time. If you lead a sedentary lifestyle or skip strength-supporting activity, the decline speeds up. At the same time, joints, especially knees, may start showing wear and tear. Osteoarthritis, or early joint stiffness, becomes more common with age. Because muscle around joints weakens, the joint bears more load. That extra load can lead to discomfort, swelling, or stiffness, making everyday tasks harder. It's not just muscle loss. Reduced physical activity, poor nutrition, possibly chronic inflammation, and less efficient circulation all combine to make joints and muscles less resilient. But there is hope. Research shows that regular muscle strengthening activities, even gentle ones, help maintain leg strength, knee support, walking speed, and balance. When done consistently, such activity significantly lowers the risk of falls, reduces stiffness, and improves mobility in older adults. That's why the Korean-style elder squat routine combined with gentle movement and care can make a real difference. Food for your muscles and small, safe movements for your joints work together. Let's start with your plate. Small swaps, real gains. Because as you age, your muscles and joints need better fuel. Choosing the right foods can make a big difference, especially when your body is more prone to losing strength. First, add high-quality protein. Studies show that older adults often need more than the basic recommendation of 0.8 grams per kg of body weight. Eating protein at each meal helps your body rebuild muscle. Good protein sources include lean meat, fish, eggs, dairy, beans, lentils, nuts, or soy. Spread protein across breakfast, lunch, and dinner so your muscles get steady support. Second, don't forget minerals like magnesium, calcium, and maybe selenium. Evidence links these minerals to better muscle function and lower risk of age-related muscle loss. Leafy greens, nuts, seeds, beans, dairy, or fortified foods are easy ways to include them. Third, consider bone and joint support through nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, especially if you worry about joint stiffness or bone strength. Research suggests that when older adults combine sufficient protein with adequate calcium and vitamin D as part of a balanced diet, it helps preserve both muscle and bone health. Also, try to include anti-inflammatory and circulation-friendly foods, colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats like those in fish or nuts. They help reduce chronic inflammation, which can contribute to stiffness and joint pain over time. Hydration matters too. Drinking water regularly, especially with meals and around exercise, supports healthy joints, muscles, and circulation. Even mild dehydration can make cramps, stiffness, or swelling worse. Here are a few simple swaps you can try today. At breakfast, instead of plain cereal, have scrambled eggs or yogurt with nuts. At lunch, add beans or lentils to a salad or vegetable dish. For dinner, Choose fish or chicken with vegetables and a handful of nuts for dessert. Make sure leafy greens or other veggies are part of most meals. Drink a glass of water with each meal, and consider a cup of warm water or herbal tea in the evening. These small changes may help you feel stronger, more stable, and give your knees better support, especially when you pair good food with gentle movement. Now, let's move together. Grab a chair or a wall for support. Simple, gentle moves often bring the biggest rewards. A warm-up for about 2 minutes helps. Try soft ankle circles and gentle marching in place to get blood flowing and loosen joints. Then we begin with strength-building moves that support knees, hips, and balance. First, try a seated heel raise. Sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Then lift your heels so only the balls of your feet stay on the floor. Hold 1 second and lower. Do 10-15 reps, 2 sets. If your knees or ankles feel sensitive, just rise halfway. That's completely fine. This helps strengthen calf and stabilizing muscles, easing pressure on your knees when you stand or walk. Next, try a sit to stand. With a chair at safe height, sit fully, then stand up slowly using your legs, not hands. Then sit back slowly. Do 8-12 repetitions. 1-2 sets. If needed, keep your hands lightly on the chair arms for support. Over time, as strength builds, try reducing hand support. This move builds leg and thigh muscles, which support knee joints and make daily tasks, like getting up from bed or a chair, easier and safer. If you feel stable, try a shallow wall-supported squat. Stand against a wall with your back gently leaning, feet shoulder-width apart. Slide down just a little, no deep squat, as if you're about to sit. Hold for 2-4 seconds, then slide back up. Do 8-10 reps. This version is easier on knees and helps build strength in hips, thighs, and glutes. If comfortable, you may slowly increase depth over weeks, but only if there is no joint pain. Balance work matters too. Try a heel-to-toe walk. Walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot just in front of the toes of the other. Do 10-15 steps forward, holding onto a wall or chair for support. Or try standing on one leg with support nearby for up to 10 seconds, then switch sides. These simple drills improve balance, stability, and body awareness, helping prevent slips or falls. Finish with gentle stretches. A calf stretch, stand facing a wall. 1 foot forward bent, 1 foot back straight, heel down. Hold 15-20 seconds, and a hamstring stretch while seated, leaning slightly forward with straight legs, only as far as comfortable. Flexibility helps joints stay mobile and reduces stiffness. If you do these exercises 2-3 times per week, you cover muscle strengthening, joint support, balance, and flexibility, matching the type of activity recommended for older adults. Always listen to your body. If you feel sharp pain, dizziness, or numbness, stop. If soreness occurs, treat gently and rest. Start slow. Over weeks, you may increase reps or depth gradually. This is not about pushing hard. It's about building gentle, lasting strength and resilience. Here's a simple way to turn this into a routine you can follow without stress. Think of your week like a slow-building rhythm, not a strict program. 3 days a week, choose 10-15 minutes for strength and balance. The Korean-inspired squat variations, heel raises, sit-to-stands, and gentle wall slides. On these days, begin with your warm-up marching or ankle circles. Move through your strength exercises, then finish with a short stretch. This helps your knees feel supported rather than strained. 2 other days, aim for comfortable movement, a walk you enjoy, light indoor steps, even slow dancing in your living room. The goal is steady motion, not speed. Drink water before and after so legs and joints stay hydrated. Weekends are your bonus days. You may garden, cook while standing with good posture, or walk with a friend. Activity shouldn't feel like an obligation, it should blend naturally into life. Write down your progress somewhere visible. Note how many sit-to stands you can do in 30 seconds, or how long you can hold a supported single-leg stance. Celebrate even small progress, because every repetition builds confidence and strength. If one day feels stiff or tiresome, ease back rather than stop completely. A shorter routine still counts. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about momentum, habit, and care for your body. When you give your knees gentle movement, nourishing food, and consistent practice, change becomes possible in a way that feels kind, not punishing. You've come this far, which means your knees, your balance, and your confidence already matter deeply to you, and that's the real beginning. I'd like you to try this routine for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Nothing extreme, nothing rushed. Just gentle squats with support, heel raises, sit-to stands, a few walks, and meals that nourish muscle instead of letting it fade. Write down 2 numbers today. How many sit-to stands you can do in 30 seconds, and how long you can balance with one hand resting on a chair. Those numbers will grow, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly, but they will grow. When you notice even one small change, less stiffness in the morning, a little more strength when standing up, share it in the comments so others like you feel encouraged to begin. If this helped, subscribe, join our community, and stay consistent. Just remember, this is guidance, not personal medical advice. Be gentle, be steady, and keep moving.